Happy Wednesday! It's a big day today. We have big news. It's going to be awesome. I cannot wait to tell you guys all about what we're going to have on live today. So I'm going to start with a little journey of telling you guys how the journey to TYME started, and then later we have big news. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about why I started the TYME iron and how I started it, and then we're going to have big news. And if you stay on till the end, we're giving away 5 TYME irons today. 5 whole irons. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5. It's a lot. So the reason I'm doing 5 is because it was 5 years ago when I developed this little bad boy. So this was the very first attempt at the TYME iron, trying to figure out how it would work. And this is what we call proof of, oh, I can't think of it. Now I'm thinking of cryptocurrencies, proof of work. What am I thinking of? What is it called? Proof of concept. That's what I'm looking for. So this is a proof of concept, and this is what you do when you take it into manufacturing. So we wanted to kind of take you on the journey of how we created this, why we created it, and then in a little bit we're going to bring Brooke on, who's our amazing accountant, and she doesn't look like a typical accountant, as you'll see when she comes on. And so she's in many of our ads and things like that, so you might recognize her. So what we wanted to talk about is why we started this and how I made the calls, to make it exactly like this. So what I started with is, trying to find an attachment that would work on an iron to help girls curl like I curled with a flat iron, but make it easier and take the work out of it. But what I found is that just putting this attachment on wasn't enough. It wasn't enough to create the less movement and make it really have great results for you. So what we ended up doing was cutting it and putting all these rivets in. Thank you to my cousin Russ, who helped me do this in the garage. And then, Dan for sticking with me through it all. So we made this and, found out that this was the trick to taking the work out of it for you, so that you didn't have to have that uncomfortable wrist rotation and all of that fun stuff. So, I worked on this, and it was in 2012 that we first came up with this concept around Thanksgiving. And from there, it was trying to figure out how to make everything that we wanted. So this is our very first heat sleeve, trying to teach people how, we wanted it to look. It obviously looks better than this nice prototype we have here. Dan is so funny, his hockey sewing skills. Like, this is how he used to sew, what did he have to sew? Like pads in his helmet or something. I don't know, he put some extra things, so he had to sew once in a while. So this is Dan's sewing skills. So he made that sleeve, and then it first came out and it was really loose and not as good as we wanted it to be, and this was our next stage. This was a 3D prototype. So at the time, Chi was the biggest iron, so I used Chi plates to understand how they would work, and Chi was always heated to 400 degrees, so that's why I chose the temperature of 400 degrees. So on that journey, we came up with the heat sleeve, and we got this 3D printed version, and that's how we got this far. And then we had to figure out and work with manufacturers to get to this iron. So this iron has been around now for 3 years. We've had it. It's been amazing. It's been so fun. And in the beginning, I wanted to choose one temperature because I thought that one temperature was key. That's what she used. That's what I used on every one of my clients. I felt like all you had to do was squeeze less or more to get more or less heat. And my concern was, when I was teaching people how to learn how to curl with this, I didn't want a variable temperature or an automatic shut off, because I didn't want it turning off on you while you were curling. And so, that was why I chose many of the things I chose. I chose the 400 because you just have to squeeze a little bit more or a little less. And then you didn't have to worry about turning on and off the temperature, because that was always a pain for me, is trying to find which temperature I wanted. I wanted to just be able to have it all in one swoop. So that's what I made, that's how we chose the things that we chose as we were going through. And Tammy, if they have any questions, let me know.
Okay.
And so that's, we've been on that journey for about 5 years, and then we got into, creating the shampoos and conditioners, which, by the way, we've got some like amazing results from one of our, it was one of our Time Live winners. She actually sent us a picture of, she used to use a shampoo and conditioner that she was really comfortable with, and then she sent us these amazing results that I want to post on the Jacinda Smith page one of these days. By the way, everybody, for the big news, we have an exclusive offer coming to you on Friday. So if you sign up for emails, we're going to post the email link in, I think it's above, but we can also pin it in the comments. So make sure if you are not signed up for our emails, we're giving exclusive offers. So just make sure that you know that we're doing our Black Friday deals. So anyway, so time for our big news. It's time. So that journey has been really, really fun for us, you guys. We've had so much fun creating a relationship with all of our, clients and all of you guys. We love, love, love all of this journey that we've been on, so far. So through that journey, we've had a lot of complaints and a lot of great feedback. And the complaints vary from, they're all over the place. Like, I bought a fake time iron, which is really disheartening, and we do our best to help them get through and know that you can just order from our website at timestyle.com. And, we also help people with hair dilemmas, like I've had my hair burnt by my hairstylist, how do we get through this? All kinds of things like that. The journey has been full of lots of different tasks and different things that we are trying to help people with their hair challenges. So one of the complaints we get is it's too hot for my hair. So, we figured it was about time to introduce a new iron. We got a new one. It's so exciting. So we decided, that finally it was time to introduce one with a variable heat setting. So the big thing, that was I think the biggest challenge for me in figuring out how to do the heat setting was how do we get it so that it functions fast, it saves the heat temperature you want it to stay on, and still gets, all the things that we love about Time, the simplicity of it. How does it make your hair curl really well? How do we get the right temperature for everybody? So I'm going to walk you through what the new Time iron is like. It's so exciting to see our new little blingy Time, and we have awesome platinum plates now. They're platinum colored, but they're not actually platinum. I can't say platinum, that's what rings are made of. I don't know. There's some technical stipulation that I can't, but it's silver plates now, not gold anymore. So I thought that the rose gold and silver went really well together. I mix it all the time, so I thought it would be fun to mix it because I thought it would be a fun thing to do. So I wanted to show you guys how the new one works. So all you do is put it on, and then it heats up to 300, and then just click the button once and you get 325, and then 350, 375, and 400. Yay! All kinds of different temperatures. And it's so fun because you can get so many different curls. I had no idea that it was going to do that. I thought it would just vary, depending on your, so like I would normally use like 400 or 375 or whatever for my hair, but I can use 325 and get a totally different curl, and it's amazing, and it still lasts, and it's all great, and I can't wait for you guys to try it. It's so exciting. So the best part about this is the way we set this up. So I'm going to turn it to 350, okay? So it's in that middle button, and then I just press and hold to turn it off, and then the next day, watch this. Boom. Hey, it remembered our temperature, so we don't have to adjust it every single day of our lives. It's so exciting. I can't even tell you how many times that was one of my biggest things, is that I just could not stand when, I'd have to adjust the temperature every day. So I was so excited that this technology was available, so it can save your temperature and it can stay exactly where you where you had it the day before. It's so exciting. The next thing, what was the other fun details that we thought about this? I really like the blingy fleur-de-lis. I thought that was fun. They're like bookends. Oh, that was a fun one. do I have something else that I wanted to talk about for you guys? I think that's mainly the biggest things are, you know, being able to adjust from 300 to 400. So it's your choice. You can create whatever curl you want. So I found that, you know, when I adjust, and I think it's going to be so fun to teach this. So I can teach what different curls I get on different temperatures, and then we can work with you guys to figure out how they best work for you. Because I was surprised that, you know, I could curl my hair on 325. I really was, especially with this. I was thinking there was no way it was going to work, but I tested 300, 325. 300 doesn't work for me. It's way, way, way too slow, but 325 I can still curl relatively fast and still get a great curl. So I think you guys are gonna love it. It's so exciting, so exciting. So we are releasing this on Friday, and it's going to be exclusively to our email list. So our email list, we're just launching our Black Friday deals, because here's how it goes. Like, I have complete FOMO. If I'm around my friends and family, like, I don't want to be like not there or not present. So I was thinking that maybe, you know, you guys feel like that too and don't want to miss like your Thanksgiving activities just to go shopping. And I know some people get to shop together, but with online shopping, it's different. So we wanted, you know, the ability to have our Black Friday deals early. So if you sign up for our email, we're getting exclusive offers to everyone out there that is on our email list. So make sure you sign up if you're interested in that. Yes, the best styling tool just got better. Okay, so I'm gonna bring Brooke in, and Brooke she has fine hair. So we're gonna bring Brooke over, and she's going to curl. Now Brooke, I'm so curious, have you curled with the different temperature yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh, how exciting. No. So I think I'm gonna try 325 for you. And so Brooke has very fine hair, and
A lot of it.
she has a lot of
It doesn't look like it, but I do.
Yeah, you do. She can get it quite long, actually, and so it's exciting. So you guys are gonna experience this for the first time with her. It's so
Question,
exciting.
has anyone ever curled with this?
With that iron?
Yes.
Just me.
I was making sure you did at least.
Yeah.
So I'm the second person. This
Yes.
is exciting.
Second
Okay,
person with the...
Give it a good first impression.
You can. So I just go the normal speed that you would go with the 400, and then let's see how it... Do you want me to hold it for you? I'll hold it.
No, it's okay. I was just wondering what temp we're on?
We're on 325.
325.
So we're on the second dot. How exciting. Do we have any questions, Tammy?
They're wondering the same thing. Does it straighten as well?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. It does all the same things, just at different temperatures. So perfect. So is that what speed you normally go with the 400?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it always looks like that, and
Yeah.
I let it cool,
Okay.
and then I brush it out.
Okay.
My curls always change, depending on my length and
Yeah.
what's in. So right now it's a super brushed out wave look. I just look more for movement than an actual
That's
curl.
what you're liking right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, she came in the other day and I was like, what are you doing with your hair? It is ridiculous good. And she was like, actually, I just make ugly curls.
Seriously, I'm finding that the uglier the curl is when I'm doing it, the prettier it looks when it's brushed out.
Is it? That's your
Yeah.
experience? That's awesome. Yeah, because I think so many people do like really judge their curl, like
Yeah.
every single one, right?
Yeah.
And I do think like I want to take the judgment out. Actually, that's a helpful hint, guys. I have removed judgment out of my life. I don't judge myself, and I don't judge others, and don't judge your curls either. It's really fun.
Yeah, I was actually just teaching a friend that I went to go visit down in South Carolina. She bought the iron a year or two ago, and she still wasn't able to get the curl she was looking for. And I found out that she was focusing on each individual curl.
Yeah.
And it just, one, took her forever, and two, she started ruining the curls and her hair.
Yeah.
I said, just go through your head, like your entire head of hair, and then at the end, touch up certain pieces.
Yep.
And the results that she had was night and day.
Yeah, it is so crazy. It's like, it's judgment. I'm telling you that judgment on yourself and judgment on anything is like, it's been freeing. I can't even tell you. Like, you don't realize how much judgment you have in your life until you just completely remove it from your life. And then you'll realize, like, when you hear judgment, you're like, oh.
I'm surprised with the lower temp that I'm getting similar results, if not the same.
Yeah, and it's funny because I find that if I want like a really full curl, I'll turn it to 325 and I love it. Even though like I can make it more lean but still full, you know, like that one that you just did, that one was awesome.
That one.
Was it this one?
I think it was that one.
Yeah, it was so good. They're all warm still. It's funny that they're still kind of warm on 325. And I think that's what I love about this is that, you know, I used more tension on one, and I am still going to encourage you guys, do not use too much tension because I still believe that it's really not a great thing for your hair.
And the urge isn't there either because, like, knowing it's lower temp, I don't feel like I need to squeeze it more.
Really?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. That's what we want is people to just relax about it and let curls be ugly until they aren't. You'll be surprised,
Exactly.
right? Like it's funny because
Yeah.
you like I would think people are watching and going, well, those aren't really, you know, the prettiest curls,
Right,
but
but
wait
wait
till
till
you
I
see how it
flush
turns
them
out.
out.
Yeah. It's
Do you want me
amazing.
to do the back or just listen?
Just whatever you normally do, I suppose. Tammy, you have to let us know if we have any questions or
Yes,
anything.
there is a question about does it work on, you know, all hair types?
Yes, now this really can work on all, like you can work the other one on all hair types, you just have to be more skilled knowing that, you know, how much tension to use. And, you know, that's one of those things, you know, it's a learning curve for me knowing that those things, I didn't understand that those came natural to me and not natural to everybody else. So, you know,
I'm learning.
Because it's got how many different settings so you can.
so you can do 300, and 325, which is what Brooke is using, 370 or 350, 375, and 400. So it has 5 temperature settings. And you can just vary your speed based on, you know, what kind of curl you want, how you want it to turn out. It is so crazy. Like it's literally, I feel like limitless now. Like it is crazy. Before you were a little limited on, you know, how hard you had to squeeze and things like that. And I think people had a little bit more urgency of getting through. And so it would cause people to have a mindset that they needed to go fast and then they wouldn't get the curl they wanted. So I think this will alleviate a lot of those issues and really allow people to relax into their curls.
They want to know if Brooke has heat protectant on her hair already. Do you? have it?
I did shower this morning, and after I put in upstage before I blow dried my hair.
Okay. So
But I'm not.
you have upstage, Jen? I like to show
Right.
people the bottle so they know which one.
Yes.
I'm a visual learner.
I don't always though when I curl my hair, and I guess it kind of depends more on the curl I'm looking for. And a reason.
Uh-oh.
Did we lose Facebook?
I don't know what happened. Oh, there
Oh,
we
we're
go.
good.
I was trying to get a Kier keeps texting on there. I'm like trying to get it out of the screen for Brooke.
But a reason why I don't use it every single time is if I want super, super, super loose curls, and I know I'm comfortable with my curling ability, that I know I'm not using too much tension.
Yeah. And it was crazy. That was a big learning curve for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, in the
tension?
beginning.
Oh my goodness. I was like, okay, less and less
Yeah.
and less. And then one day she came in with like really full curls. I'm like, she got
I
it.
had it. Hooray!
And Brooke, they want to know how long does your hair normally stay curled then after you curl it with your
Oh boy. If I didn't shower, it would last 3 days, and the more the days go on, the more I like the curl, because it's more of a natural look. I don't know. I'm just really digging the natural, just more for a movement than a
Yeah,
curl.
I love the just movement right now. It is, yeah, it's a great thing. It's
That's why, like right now, I'm just like going through, and it doesn't look the prettiest when I'm doing it, but I'm telling you, when I'm done,
It gets so
Yeah.
full and nice, especially
Yeah.
for Brooke's type of hair. She has more like that Jennifer Aniston type of hair where it's really like can
super
pin straight and can really
Yeah.
dry really
I think I
straight.
got it
And
all.
so,
I can't
yeah, I think
tell
you
in
got
here.
most of it. We can
The
catch
ends
one
look
up.
straight, but
Yeah.
Just in the space, someone has said they do not see the lines on it. Are they still on it?
The guidelines are gone. We freed you from the guidelines. We're just going to reference the guide now. So I think that we're going to teach more based off of the lights now rather than the guidelines, because I just couldn't find a guideline that was going to be pretty with this new blingy iron.
when I first learned the iron, and still to this day, I don't even, if you said the guidelines, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I would never base it off that. I always, that if I can see the light in my mirror, I know I'm holding it right.
Oh, okay.
So it was always the light for me. So I think that might be easier for people to.
Yeah, hopefully they won't get lost in the guidelines. If they did, hopefully, you know, it'll free everybody from everything, like feeling like you need to go fast, feeling like you judge curls. You know, we just want it all to be easy and exciting.
Okay, I think I'm ready to brush out.
Okay, let's see how it looks brushed out.
And Jacinda, how do you know what temperature is right for your hair? They're asking.
That's going to be the key. It will depend on what curl you want that day and how it affects your hair, you know. So I think, you know, it's going to be just a learning curve for you in experimenting with different curls, and that's what we're here for. You know, every Wednesday we're here teaching you everything we can about hair, everything we know about hair, and everything you want us to help you learn about hair. So, you know, we're here to help you learn and achieve the look you want. So what did you think? So 325, what did you think of it?
Good. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I love 325 as well. I think it's a really fun temperature to curl with.
I'm excited to try the other temps so I can have something to base it off of.
Yeah, I wonder what Jenny, I can't remember what Jenny, if she was 300 or 325 that she was using. I think she was 325 if I remember correctly. And I think it just really, I mean, you guys are going to have so much fun experimenting and getting all kinds of different curls with this. I just can't say enough about it. It's really been a fun experience. Learning the new iron. The TYME Pro is here. It's arrived.
So exciting. You know, there might be month end. You're still the accountant during, but
Yeah.
I have time when it comes to the new iron.
Yeah, the new iron. Yeah, that's right. Our typical looking accountant. So typical. Okay, so let's see. We have yeah, I'll take that. So thanks. And then I'm gonna have her pop on like before we're done, because I always think people's curls look even more amazing after like 5 minutes or an hour or something. It just really makes, I don't know. Do you feel like that? All of a sudden they just look like bonkers when you stop messing with them and touching them and stuff. So make sure that you comment, like, or share so that you can be signed up for our 5 iron giveaway we're giving away. So we're giving away 5 original irons today because it's been 5 years, that journey. And then next week is when we'll start giving away the TYME Pro because they arrive on Friday. So exciting. Or Monday or something. I'm not sure. I'm confused in that. I'm confused in that journey. So, do they have any other questions about the TYME Pro? So,
They want to know if there's an automatic shut-off.
yes, there's an automatic shut-off. You know what I love about our automatic shut-off is that if you're moving the iron, it won't be an automatic shut-off, but once you set it down and it sits, then it'll shut off after, I think it's 30 minutes. So, very exciting. And that was a really cool, because that was one of my pet peeves, is when it shuts off mid-curl. So if there's movement going on, it won't go in the automatic shut-off mode, which is so amazing. But it shouldn't take you a half hour to curl your hair anyway, people. It should be done by then. You should be long gone out of the bathroom before 30 minutes ever hits. So you should, you know, definitely, I mean, if you are not in like the 10-minute curling window, I highly recommend scheduling a style time session with, you know, one of our girls to help teach you how to get your curls exactly how you want, as fast as you want. Maybe not as fast as you want, right? We'd all like it to happen in like a minute, but you know, I think most people can be under 10 minutes. And this still does come with the heat sleeve. So the heat sleeve is still theirs, and it will always come with every purchase of the iron on TYMEstyle.com. If you're purchasing from a fake site,
You probably won't get a sleeve.
you probably won't get a sleeve, you probably won't get an iron. You probably get a fake, and then you'll be complaining to us that I ordered a month ago, and then it's funny. I always wonder how people like order the fakes, but then can find us when they have a complaint. I'm like, well, if you would have come to our website,
Yeah,
if you would have ordered from us, you wouldn't have the complaint. It'll be there in prime time shipping, because that's the way we work.
It's like 4 days is the max.
4 days is the max.
Yeah, and most of the fakes always say, I've been waiting for a month.
Yeah, the fakes wait forever. Oh, it's so bad. It's such a journey. Okay, so should we get the winners? Do we have winners? I can't wait to teach you guys this next week on my hair. I'm gonna do different curls and show you how different temperatures create different curls. I think it's gonna be really fun. I haven't done that yet, but I'm sure it will work. learn together. Okay,
Alright.
you got winners?
Yes, number 1, time iron, Ashley Newhart.
Okay, Ashley Newhart, you are the winner of one of the irons.
And the second one, Dana Demert Austin.
Dana Demert Austin, you are another winner for the time iron.
And actually, that one has just disappeared. I'm not sure, Dana, if you can email us or
Okay.
send us your shipping address.
Okay,
We
so
might have to locate. We might have an issue. We're working on that right now.
okay, well if we have to give away one more iron, I'm okay with that. Okay, whatever's going on.
The
Okay,
next one is Angela E.
Angela E, like
Yes,
E, just an E.
Just E. We don't have the rest of her. It was on
Oh,
YouTube,
okay,
so
got it.
Angela E. Email
Okay.
us.
Perfect.
And then we have Diana Furrow.
Diana-
Ferrer.
Diana Fur. Okay,
Furrer.
congratulations.
And then we have Sierra Fulcher.
Sierra Fulcher is that, do we get?
Number 5.
Number 5. So you guys are our 5 winners for our 5 years since I created the very first iron, and now we're on our last journey with this iron, and then we're going into the new TYME Pro, which is very exciting. And I know you guys that are getting this iron, you will not be disappointed, I promise you. I've been curling with this for 5 years and I was never disappointed. I loved it every day, and we're just making it a little different. So just know that if you have this iron, just if you want to vary your temperature, just squeeze a little less or a little more, and most of the time it's a little less for most people. So we're really, really excited to bring this to everybody. We're so excited that we can release it before Christmas. Don't forget to sign up for our emails so that you can be on part of our exclusive Black Friday deals that start early. And yeah, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week doing new curls with new temperatures. Okay, see ya, bye.